Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. He's cut it out, and that is well cleared. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's let fly! Camavinga. Oh, great leap! Well, now it's a race for the ball. But he's left disappointed. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And that was somewhat errant. Vieira. That's a sharp pass. That's a good ball out wide. He's got away. Nico Williams. Cross into the box. Dembele.
They're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gets a good foot in there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. Galatasaray are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. And he plays one through. Oh, good ball! Oh, that shot, surely! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Nico Williams really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's having a go! Galatasaray have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Zielinski. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Not the most accurate pass. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gerrard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Shevchenko. Xavi Alonso. Serginho. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now he's got space here. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a super give and go. Diaz. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, it's Dembele.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a decent ball. There's the shot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution for Galatasaray, number 6,
Barcelona
Zielinski.
get the second half started.
Coming on to replace him is number 5, Lee Kangin.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And the shot! Lee Kang-in.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And the comeback is complete. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Galatasaray have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Quality ball. Galatasaray, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's McAllister. Lee Kang-in. Driving forward.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Gerrard delivers. And he's stuck it away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. Karambeur looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's there to retrieve it. Shevchenko. Galatasaray still have the cards to affect this game. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, easy pickings there. McAllister! And he has kicked it out somehow.
McAllister actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
It's their second corner of the game.
Neymar. Number 7, Dembele.
Eze!
Number 27.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Coming on the field.
Hernandez.
Number 19.
Lee Kang-in.
Number 11.
Edison.
Ferran Torres.
McAllister makes the interception.
Number 22. Hernandez. Number 8. Edison.
And here's
Substitution in
Shevchenko.
progress.
Hernandez providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
And the shot! He's got a goal! And that for him is goal number 10.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
And a chance! Lee Kang-in. Now it's Diaz. Karambeur. Good purposeful running this. Shot at goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
So, third corner of the game. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Williams. Shevchenko. McAllister.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's run loose here. Wriggles his way through. Edison. Azar. Can he get on the end of this? No Karambur. Diaz receives it in a good position here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great vision. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's a throw. Vieira.
There will be 3 minutes.
Passing
added
is
time.
crisp and sharp. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And the pass is intercepted. Lee Kang in. And here's Ferran Torres. He's picked his way. Oh, shooting chance! And with that, the end. Galatasaray have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Please turn towards the screen for a special
Terrific recovery, a
featuring
really
our guest
fine win,
performers
that,
today.
Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Edinson Cavani. He's a top-class finisher, Peter. There's no doubt about that. But it's his clever movement off the ball that gives him the chances to get his finishes away in the first place.
Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Terrific effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Vieira gets over and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. And they're quick to get it back. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Big! And no mistake! Well, they've got it again. Great vision. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Iniesta. And here's Cavani. Oh, just skips past his man. Zabani defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Messi. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. Galatasaray, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foot in. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Can he get it through? Cavani. Oh, shapes to shoot! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. And here's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Not a hint of offside here. Real chance here. Can he finish? Against the crossbar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. Now it's Dembele. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Williams. He's under a lot of pressure there. Takes a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Messi. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Doesn't quite get there. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Cavani. Shoots! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Galatasaray making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Back towards the middle. He's had it taken off him. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Neymar. Messi. And here's Cavani. Vieira does well to get it back. Hernandez.
There will be 1
Munich
minute at
are
a time.
totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Passes short and sharp. Messi. And this is Messi. Forced to go back. And the finish! And that's another good win of the ball. And for the first half, that is that. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now this could be a chance. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's had it nicked away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ederson, he's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just...
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh no, what has happened here? Real chance! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Neymar needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Great ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ederson venturing down the left. Lovely feet. Shot could be on. Oh, he's having a go! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's Zielinski. Messi. And here's Shevchenko. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi is flagged offside. Opts for safety. Galatasaray will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Kvaratskhelia! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Iniesta. Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is Cavani. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, can they get him away? Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that has put paid to that. Xabi Alonso really struggling to influence the game. Looking at Shevchenko! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's certainly onside here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance! And that's a tiny finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working.
And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's gone back. And a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Time for a change in personnel.
Marquinhos. Number 6. Hausen.
It's a decent clearance.
Iniesta.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Edmilson. Number 14.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Coming on the field.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely weighted ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Hernandez, and it's Xabi Alonso. And there's his chance to lead the counter. There will be 4 extra minutes. That's destined for the flank. And this is Messi. Now it's Zielinski. Oh, that's and the shot! And no mistake.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football.
That's that, the end. Galatasaray have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Ivory Coast.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think this fella, Alex Grimaldo, is about as attacking as a modern-day fullback.
Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Galatasaray with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Backward it goes. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, good take in a good area. Lucas Vazquez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has been cut short. Van Dijk. Beraldo. Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Galatasaray have it back and can go again. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Ivory Coast have got it back and they'll have another go. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's got away. Dembele. Lee Kang-in. Gets his head on it!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. Nice sequence of passes, this. He has a look up, and the shot! That's another chance! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Grimaldo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And here's Dembele. Beraldo. That's destined for the flank. He has found a way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is well cleared. Nicely weighted ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. And the counter is on. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga. Yamal. Hakimi. Sabani. Grimaldo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior's cross. Neuer claims it. Safe hands. Yamal. And he's being shifted off it. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Shevchenko. Vinicius Junior. Lucas Vazquez. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. And this is Neymar. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lee Kang-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's tidy. Zabani did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Upamecano. So, a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution.
So we're off again.
Galatasaray are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Camavinga. Oh, this is a very good run. Played back in. Messi! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
O'Reilly. Now it's Shevchenko. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
O'Reilly. It's Vinicius Junior. And he's had it nicked away. Lee Kang in. And it's Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Shevchenko. Great ball, and he's in here. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, that's superb. Vinicius Junior! It's in!
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 5.
The first breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Hernandez.
Looking to pass their way up the
Coming on the
pitch.
field, number 15.
And it's made its way to him. And that is expertly dealt with.
Zielinski.
O'Reilly.
Number 9.
Your
Mbappe.
impressions so far, Jim?
Number
Look, they
27.
may be one down, but they're not shying away.
Substitution
Time is on their
taking
side,
place.
and they're set on using it.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Zielinski. Oh, such a clever touch. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's been hooked away. Nice looking ball. Floated through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back. And Shevchenko! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Grimaldo goes short. Grimaldo gets into a good position. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. Galatasaray still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Williams. He's found the way through. Oh. And the finish! And he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they come. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 21.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 19.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Shevchenko. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Aims beyond the defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Galatasaray clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
This is a promising build-up. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rodgers picks it up out wide. Looking for a corner. Ivory Coast have their second corner now. Grimaldo plays it short. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. And they've got a throw. Grimaldo. The final 5 minutes. Shevchenko. Can he finish? Off the post! And that was very necessary.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Zabani defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh no, what has happened here? He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nico Williams has created one goal already. Zielinski, spread it left. 4 added minutes on the board. Plays it through. It's a promising position. Good read, needed to be. And they've got rid. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Galatasaray against Mozambique.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Genuine legend of the Italian game.
Yeah, the Del Piero zone was named after his trademark move of drifting out wide before easing inside to aim at the far post, and he can play in any advanced position.
Hernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he can thump it away. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Nico Williams powering forward here. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Maldini makes the interception. Now it's Messi. Now it's Del Piero. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Galatasaray, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he is dashing away. Loose ball now, and there's a chase. And the shot! It's in! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
After 18 minutes is
Mozambique have
10.
penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great ball, and he's in here. Williams! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nico Williams actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And here's Messi.
Galatasaray really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Maldini gets a foot in here. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Neymar. It's Neymar! He would have been quick to recover this. Lee Kang-in tries across. And he's heaved it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Nico Williams. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Look at the... Decent chance! Goal! Galatasaray! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Galatasaray with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now this could be a chance. Hernandez knocks it into space. Williams! That is ended up in no man's land.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That'll be a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Shot could be on. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. He is through here. In by Messi. Koundé can get it clear. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Galatasaray are up by the odd goal in 3. Just about shading things at the break.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
So off we go again. Lam. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Shoots! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because...
He's having a shot! It's a goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Mozambique cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly...
He'll try from distance! And that's definitely not his best. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now, can they get him away? Lee Kang-in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Del Piero. Ribéry. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that's a fine challenge. Lee Kang-in did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing. Neymar! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The goal scorer for Mozambique.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Position, Neymar, and the counter is on. Hernandez. And this is Shevchenko. Lee Kang-in. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it out wide. Good ball, good take. And it's Xabi Alonso. Hernandez has the space to scheme.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Messi picks it up out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And here's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Looks across and plays it in. Xabi Alonso. That's Lee Kang-in. Xabi Alonso, given the lift of his goal. Nico Williams. Neymar. Backward it goes. Looking for the run. Nico Williams was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he was quick to react. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 5.
So we have movement on both
Lee
benches.
Kang-in. Number 4, Xabi Alonso. Number 15, Nico Williams.
Nice sequence of passes this.
Shevchenko.
Ederson.
Number
Gives
21,
it back.
Neymar.
Can he get it? Oh, shooting chance!
Number 6.
And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Messi! And again!
Number 10.
That's going to go a long way.
Substitution. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And this is Bale. Vieira shows great strength. Zielinski. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Hello,
Yeah,
everybody,
this
and
looked the
please
most
join
likely
me in
outcome,
wishing
but we've had
happy
a good
wedding
variety in this
anniversary for
game,
one of our
despite
fans.
it being...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that really is so impressive. I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's managed to get free. The error shows great strength. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Looking for the run. Look at the space here. He is, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. They've played it short. Hernandez. Good take. Chance! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't...
Shoots! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vieira. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zielinski. Vieira. That's very neat. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And again! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Koundé makes the interception. Zielinski. And it's Zielinski.
Galatasaray really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them...
Great chance! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Thuram. Rafael Varane. And it's Messi. Galatasaray have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Cute ball now. Cruyff! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that is expertly dealt with. Neymar. Hernandez. Could move up a gear here. That's good running with the ball. He has found the way through. That is good strength. Galatasaray are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much of... Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Cannavaro. Rafael Varane. Pirlo. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's a very decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So now the difference is 3. Header! And that's a good finish. And just like that, he's into double figures now. And that is indeed the final act. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
On demande aux bénévoles de venir se présenter au PC de sécurité.
So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And this is it's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar really must be thinking what...
He's given it away. Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Sergi. Pirlo. Vieira. Proves too strong. And he's going to have his name taken. Zola. Cruyff. Zola, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. What a throw in. Now it's Sergi. And that's aimed into the middle. And he was alert to it. Zola. And he's in on goal. And it's Pirlo. Xavi Alonso. Pirlo. And here's Cruyff. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for options for movement. Pirlo was in no mood for any of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Neymar. Great shot at goal! And yes, it's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Galatasaray are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Galatasaray now just needing one.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Nico Williams venturing down the left. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Cruyff. Galatasaray perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Shevchenko. Tries a shot! And no mistake. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defence.
Getting up there! Goal! It's all becoming so easy. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 21, Pirlo. Le numéro 8, Iniesta.
So we have movement on both benches. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Messi.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Le numéro 20.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Galatasaray have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Lopez. Goes for goal! France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Looking to play him in. Vermeer. Platini. Neymar under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. Vieira wins the duel this time. Ederson. That is good alertness. Platini is the team's great visionary. Pelé. And here's Cruyff. The final 5 minutes. Nicely aimed pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Hernandez has created one goal already.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. Neymar with the short one.
Il y aura 4 minutes
Ended up
de
in no
temps
man's
additionnel.
land. Nico Williams. O'Shea. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
4 added minutes on the board. Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Lovely feet. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become...
Tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Elise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's found a way through. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Searching pass he's played there. No, it's come to nothing. Xavi Alonso and Koundé, and he's gone searching crossfield. Sabani, Hernandez scooting forward. Xavi Alonso, Cavani. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Hernandez. Now it's Williams. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vieira. Nico Williams. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Neymar! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he can clear it away. And this is Cavani. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he cuts out the supply. And he's there to get it away. And it's Neymar. And here's Cavani. Oh, easy pickings there. Edmilson. Galatasaray are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross to the back post. And the keeper beats McAllister! Nearly, but not quite. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Galatasaray are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That is good alertness. Edmilson. Hernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Howson is the team's great visionary. And they've switched it over to the other side. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Neymar. Hernandez. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And this is shot at goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through. Shevchenko! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Chance! And no mistake. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Galatasaray are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Just one in it now.
Well, what?
Olise! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nico Williams receives it in a wide position. And this is Neymar. Oh, look at... He's having a shot! And that is well cleared.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's well spotted. Edmilson. Oh, it's Batistuta. Zabani kept his eye on it, and he's there. Distributed tidily. And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's McAllister. Vieira.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Xavi Alonso. And here's Nico Williams. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Koundé. Well, there's the clearance. Played down the flank. He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. Nico Williams. Now it's Cavani. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Hernandez. And he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. Can he finish? And there's a goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Substitution.
Another throw-in. Galatasaray are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking to play him in, and he's picked out the run. Now he takes a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Olise. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Messi.
Oh, terrible pass. Skims one in. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Melbourne City clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, no joy this time. Cannavaro. Galatasaray have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. There's the crossfield ball. Messi. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's good vision. They've got a corner here.
Substitution on the field. Number
Galatasaray
15,
with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
McAllister. Coming on the field. Number 13, Danny Olmo. Number 16, Rodri.
They've played it short. Shot could be on. Rodri. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's managed to get free. Vieira shows great strength.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the...
Ferran Torres. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Ferran Torres, and the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
5 minutes added time.
And here's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. 5 minutes to add. Galatasaray desperately searching for the winner here. And here's Dembele. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Messi. Upamecano. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
And
What
now,
are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Neymar. Looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kagawa. Tonali. Massaro. Nico Williams. And he plays one through. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he thumps it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Sanchez. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Kyle Walker. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Neymar. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both...
Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Kagawa did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neymar! Oh, it rattles the bar. He doesn't look too happy with that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Kagawa. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. He has found the way through. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time. He's having a shot! And no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played.
He's having a pop! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nico Williams really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Xabi Alonso with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Massaro. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. He's well positioned here. Gabriel. Xabi Alonso for Ferran Torres. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. A probing pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Juve. And this is Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Howson spots it and intercepts. That's a good run down the left. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Juve. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Galatasaray get the ball rolling in the second half. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Manchester United really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going
into his path. It's Neymar! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
That's going up front in a hurry. Throw it. Upamecano. He's in a great position here. That is lovely. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Galatasaray have themselves a chance from the spot. Can he? Will he? Turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Galatasaray leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That could spell trouble. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. Nico Williams. Pinches it off him.
The attendance
So we've reached the hour mark.
71,898.
Jude! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So again, we have... It's Neymar! Goal! Galatasaray! And they get themselves in front! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Galatasaray with the lead.
Number 16.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Neymar. And that should get the job done. Aims beyond the defence. And the ball's come loose here. That's a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Massaro. Coming on to replace him is
Galatasaray perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Substitutions taking place.
Good chance here. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he's got space here. Good ball, good take. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Zabani did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely shaped ball. Bullish header! Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2, Walker. Number 5, Tonali. Coming on the field, number 8, Hakimi. Number 7, Pep Guardiola.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Mbappe coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Shifted it to the flank.
Galatasaray can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
I think we're just about done here. Kubo. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Lovely feet.
Oh, really well played.
Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Galatasaray have their second corner now. They've played it short. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And they've got rid. And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I do like the look of the very athletic Morgan Rogers. He's a very powerful ball carrier with the right intelligence to play in all advantage.
It's Neymar! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Batistuta. Great vision. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zielinski tries to pass it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Rogers! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rogers really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, can they get him away? So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No way through.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries to play it through, and he plays one through. That's the keeper's ball. There could be trouble here. Carreras.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Zielinski.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Marquinhos does well not to be outdone there. Now that looks a decent ball. He's beaten the... And Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Decent chance! And it's in! Barcelona are back in business. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Messi is herring after that one. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No luck with that dink over the top.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
No, that's been intercepted. He's picked his way through.
Cross from Zierli.
Big chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And here's Neymar. Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. Takes the shot! Rodgers. McAllister. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And the return pass. Ferran Torres. And it's McAllister. And here's Batistuta. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. McAllister.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He leaps for it! Hernandez tries to clear. Takes a shot! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Saliba. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period. Oh, they could be caught out. Shot at goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's quick to get rid. Threads one in, pass somewhat off target. Rodgers. Xavi Alonso.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Nico Williams deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 15.
So we have movement on both
Nico
benches.
Williams. Number 11, Ferran Torres. Number 6, Zielinski.
Zabani cuts it out.
Number 10,
Galatasaray
Messi.
needing a change of
Number
fortune
9,
here.
Mbappe. Number 8,
Gabriel
Ederson.
kept aware,
Substitution
and it is
for rest.
reclaimed easily. And it's made its way to him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a little off target. Now it's Neymar. And they've got rid. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through, and that pass just didn't quite work. Ederson. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's Batistuta.
Substitution.
And he lines up a cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. Galatasaray do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mbappe. That is good alertness.
Galatasaray really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's been given away. Ederson closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Stood up well to him there. Griezmann. And Carreras. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Griezmann. He's got away. Plenty to aim at here. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Hernandez.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Ederson. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Knocks it into space. Messi. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ederson.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Ketrauda promptly onto that, and that is that.
2 added minutes
Dani Olmo.
has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Griezmann charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Griezmann. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he is going into that little black book. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Galatasaray did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw.